first of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, before watching all my railway exam videos, so do not forget to do these three things. So the first will be the WhatsApp channel. So after posting every videos on the same topic, we will give you an homework question on the form of PDF. So we will upload the PDF on my WhatsApp channel. So do not forget to join our WhatsApp channel. So second, after posting every topic videos on the same topic, we will give you two tests. So one will be easy level and the second test will be moderate level. So do not forget to purchase the test, and after posting every video, do not forget to write both the test on my channel. And the third, importantly, those who are preparing for the railway exam, the first video that I have posted, tips to crack and strategy to crack the railway exam. So do not forget to watch that. So after doing all the three things, watch my railway exam videos. So friends, now in this video number 4 for the railway exam, so now we are going to learn another important concept, that is on the measurement 3-dimensional, that is cone. Right. So friends, past two videos, right? So video number 1, we have learned all the different formulas of the topic measurement. I hope you have taken the test also. On video number 2 and video number 3, we have learned all the concepts, important concepts that is based on a sphere. So in video number 2, we have learned what is called a sphere, and then we have solved some of the question that is based on a sphere. And in video number 3, sphere, we have two major category. One is a complete sphere and second will be hemisphere. When you cut a sphere into exactly half, which becomes an hemisphere. So previous video we have learned the formula, as well we have solved a question that is based on a hemisphere. So now in this video number 4, we will be solving a question that is based on a cone, right? So now when you take a cone, there are only 4 formulas in a cone, right? Not major category like spheres and cylinders. We have only one category in cone, right? So that too I will tell you later on, cone and frustum of cone, everything. But before that, for a cone, you have to learn 4 important formula. One is the volume of cone. So volume of cone will be 1/3 pi r square h, which will be the volume of cone. And second will be slant height formula. So in a cone, this we call it as a height, and this we call it as a slanting height, right? So that's what they call it as a slant height. So slant height is equals to square root of h square plus r square. This is usually called as a Pythagoras theorem. We use a Pythagoras theorem here, but instead they usually say this as a slant height. So slant height will be h square plus r square, right? This is also a Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So next will be total surface area and a curved surface area, right? First let me learn what is called as total surface area. So total surface area, when you fold a paper into a cone shape, you can able to see that surrounded part is called as a curved surface area. And when you slightly turn upside, right, upside down a cone, you can able to see at the top there will be a circle. So that determines the area of a circle. So total surface area will be a curved surface area of a cone, as well at the bottom we have a circle. So curved surface area plus bottom circle area. So curved surface area will be pi RL plus the bottom circle will be pi r square. So when you add curved surface and the bottom area, resultant will be total surface area. So total surface area will be this formula, and curved surface alone will be pi RL. So totally only 4 formulas that we have for a cone. And other than this, we don't have any major formulas. But when you take a category, right, like sphere, hemisphere, when you take a cone, there are one major category that when you cut a cone, right, when you cut a cone into 2 halves, that too parallelly to the base, not like this. You should not cut a cone like this, parallel to the base, or as horizontally. Horizontally, when you cut a cone, which becomes 2 parts, right? One will be the top and the bottom part. So always the top part will be a cone, but the bottom part will not be a cone, which we call it as a frustum of cone, right? So this will be the top part, and when you cut this cone like this, this will be the bottom part, right? So 2 parts. So always, not only cone, right? When you take a pyramid, if you take a pyramid and if you cut a pyramid into a 2 part, the 2 horizontally or parallel to the base, this is called as a base. So parallel to the base, which becomes again the topmost part again becomes a pyramid. So bottommost part will be called it as frustum of pyramid. If it is a cone, when you cut into 2 halves, this will again be a cone. This will be a frustum of cone. So friends, understood or not? For pyramid and prism, we don't want to learn all those stuff for the railway exams, because majorly they are asking sphere, cone, cylinder, etc., cube, cuboid. So we don't want to learn a prism, pyramid, etc. But just I am saying, right, what is called as frustum of cone. So this part is called as in school times we have learned it. So this is called as a frustum of cone, frustum of pyramid. So those things they usually say it as a frustum. But not for all. When you take a cylinder, for example, if you take a cylinder, when you cut a cylinder into two half, right, like similar to the horizontal, parallel to the base, so again you won't get a frustum of cylinder. When you cut a cylinder into two half, this becomes one cylinder, this becomes another cylinder. Yes or no, right? Not only even when you cut a cylinder like this or this, whatever be, again it becomes two part will become cylinder, top will be one cylinder, bottom will be another cylinder. Only for some three-dimensional shapes we have frustum, not for all the structures, right? So there is a prism, pyramid also there, but we are not going to learn all those stuff. Just for an example I am saying. So here in cone we have only one major category, a normal cone question, everyone knows it. But frustum of cone, you don't want to learn any new formulas. That is most important, because for solving a frustum of cone, when you take a books and see, there will be a formula, right? They have given many formulas for frustum of cone, but kindly don't learn that. Why? Because we know the complete cone formula, right? For finding a frustum of cone, it is easy to subtract. When you know the complete cone and the topmost cone volume, then finding the frustum of cone volume is easy. Or else finding the base radius of frustum of cone is easy. Or finding the curved surface area of frustum of cone is easy. Because we know the complete cone area and complete cone volume, length and height, radius. If you know all those stuff, finding this frustum of cone volume or a base radius or height, slant height, everything will be easy. So we are not at all going to learn any new formulas for a frustum of cone, right? So but here in this video, I will be in the fourth video, I will be solving a question only based on this cone. On the next video, next will be a small video like 10 or 15 minutes. On that video, I will be solving a question that is based on a frustum of cone. If a cone has been cut into two half, how to solve a question. Two videos I will be going to post on cone. So today one video and the next video will be based on a frustum of cone. Right. So I hope you have taken the test on the previous thing, that is sphere. So after posting a video on sphere, I have posted two tests on the test package. So now after teaching this cone, now you can able to see two tests will be there on the same railway exam test package. Do not forget to write the test. After watching the complete video of cone, go to my test package, write the test. Two tests, one will be little bit easy and medium to hard level. So I have given two tests, don't forget to write it, right? So now let me move on to the questions that is based on a cone. First question. So the height of a conical tank is 16 centimeter and the diameter of its base is 64 centimeter. The cost of painting it from outside at the rate of rupees 35 per square feet approximately. So our target is to find what is the cost for a painting of a conical tank, but outside. So which means our target is to paint only the outside region, that will be a curved surface area. So our target is to find first what is the total curved surface area of a conical tank. After finding the area, we have to multiply by 30, because per square meter, right? But they have given a value painting cost in terms of meter. But all the radius and the diameter and you can see height, all values are given in terms of centimeter. So first let me convert the centimeter into a meter, right? And then we can solve a question, or else at the final stage you can convert it. But remember one thing, for 1 square meter the cost is 35. So we have to find first what is the total surface, curved surface area of a conical tank. So for that we need to find what is a curved surface area. So curved surface area formula will be pi RL. What are all the values that we know here is pi will be 22 by 7. Radius has been given in the question because diameter is 62. If diameter is 64, then the radius will be 32. So next will be L. So L will be the slant height. Whether we know the slant height value? No. So we have to find it. So slant height L is equals to, just now we have learnt a formula, R square plus H square. So Pythagoras theorem, right? R square will be, what about the radius? 32. So 32 square, H square, they have given a height in the question, 60 square. So 32 square will be 4. So 3 2s are 6, 2. 0 1 1024, and 60 square will be 36 3600, so 4264. So finally slant height will be square root of 4624. So 4624 will be 8 8s are 64, so 68. So slant height will be 68. So everyone, those who are preparing for each and every student, right, always I used to say this, not only for the railway exam, if you are preparing for any competitive exams or state level exams or central, so always remember one thing, first target you should know 1 to 20 square, you should buy at the value 1 to 20 cube, and how to solve a square root shortcut, cube root shortcut. So these four things are important. I have taught this, right, how to solve a question if it is shortcut by using a square root and the cube root shortcuts, everything I have taught in my channel. So search it, right, square, first video itself I think I have posted on it, not in the railway exam, in my YouTube channel. You can able to search what is the shortcut to find a square root, you will get my video, right. So don't forget to learn how to find this square root shortcut and cube root shortcut. So here we have learned the length is equals to 68. So for length substitute 68 here. So remember one thing, these two values are in centimeter, so convert into a meter divided by 100 into, so this will be the curved surface area of a conical tank. So for this complete area, the painting cost for 1 square meter will be 35, so into 35. That's it. So if you multiply it, we will get the total painting cost for the conical tank, right, the outer surface area. So that too we have to find an approximate value. So 1 7s are 7, 7 5s are 35. So 22 into 5 2s are 10, remaining will be 1, 5 2s are 10, 1 11. So into 32 into 68 divided by 10,000. So we can cancel 1 0 1 0 here. So 32 68 into 32, 8 2s are 16 1, 24 12 36 37 3, 18 21. So 2176. So 2176 into 11 divided by 1000. So again we have to find an approximate value. So what I am going to do is I am just going to convert this 11 approximately, I am going to write this as 10, cancel 0 0, so which will be 21.76. Again this is not the final answer. Why? Because we have to find an approximate value, but here 11, instead of 11 I have approximated it as 10. So I have decreased the value, but the final answer should be more than this. So if it is more than this, either it can be 22 or 23 based upon the option. So definitely it will not be 22, it will be on 23. Why? Because instead of 11 we changed into 10, right? One value we have completely reduced it. So the final answer we have to increase one more. So it will be around 22.9 or 23 something. That will be the answer. Based upon the options we can mark all those things, right? So this will be the answer for the first question. Again, the multiplication part. So here the multiplication parts, square root value, right, and then this multiplication part I have done little bit fastly, right, but you too have to learn all those things, how to multiply a number fastly, how to find a square root of a number fastly. Why? Because railway exam is based upon a timings, right? For that sectional timings, total timings, you have to solve 100 question like that. So timing matters here. That's the main reason in every test 12 question I've given 20 minutes or 30 minutes in the test series. If without timing everyone can solve it, you can slowly multiply this number, you can slowly find the square root, but in the railway exams it is based upon the timing. So now itself you have to practice more. That's the reason every test, I'm repeatedly saying it, test series are most important. Practice based upon the timing is most important, right? So do not forget to write the test and practice again and again. Only then you will get the speed on multiplication, finding a square root, everything will comes, right? So practice more. So friends, first question, answer will be approximately 23. Second question. So the volume of a right circular cylinder is equals to the volume of right circular cone whose height is 108 centimeter and the diameter of a base is 30 centimeter. So if height of a cylinder is 9 centimeter, then the diameter of the base. So when just see here, they first try to understand what they have given in a question and what we need to find. So they have given a cone height has been given, as well as the cone diameter has been given, and they have given a small clue that where the cylinder volume, right, so cylinder volume and the cone volume both are same. So whenever you see this word, or else a cone is melted and to form a sphere, so all these cases just equate both the volume, because here they have given directly. So the cone volume is equals to the cylinder volume. So for the cone they have given a height as well as they have given a diameter, right? So here for a cylinder they have given a height, but our target is to find what is the diameter of a cylinder. That is our target. But we know that by using the clue, volume of cone is equals to volume of cylinder. First write the formula. So volume of cylinder is what? Pi r square. So pi r square h, sorry, this will be the volume of a cylinder. So volume of a cone, just now we have learnt 1 by 3 pi r square h. So now we can cancel pi and pi. Do not cancel r and r. Why? Because the radius are different, right? For a cone, they have given a diameter as 30. So if the diameter is 30, radius will be 15. So 1 by 3. So radius will be 15 square. So 15 into 15. Height has also been given, which is 108. So here radius, we don't know what about the radius. That is our target to find. We need to find the diameter. So according to the formula, here we have a radius, so into height. So height has been given, which is 9 centimeter, and all the values are in centimeter. Okay. So now we can cancel it. 1 3s are 3. So 6 3s are, sorry, 3 3s are 9. Remaining 1, 6 3s are 18. So 1 9s are 9, 9 4s are 36. So finally we got r square is equals to 15 into 15. So 4 can be written as 2 into 2. It is your wish, right? I usually do like this. Why? Because for taking a square root, that is easy. So now there are 215. When you take a square root, 115. There are 2 times 2. So while taking a square root, which becomes 1 2. So radius will be 30 centimeter. Once understood. So finally I got a radius as 30 centimeter, but our target is not to find the radius. Our target is to find the diameter. So 2 times of radius will be the diameter. So answer will be 60 centimeter. So diameter of a cylinder will be 60 centimeter. So friends, understood, right? So this will be the answer for question number 2. Always remember this alone, not only for cone. In the previous video itself I have told you, right? For a sphere, cone, cuboid, cylinder, whatever be, if the volume is equal, equate it. If melting concept, if a cylinder is melted to make a cone, again volume will be equal, equate it. For these cases, when you put an equal to, then surely you can able to crack a question. Most of the cases in measurements, we always equate the things. Right? So this will be the answer for question number 2. So next question. A solid metallic spherical ball of diameter 6 centimeter is melted and recast into a cone. Again, while reading a question itself, we can able to see the word called melting. So if it is based on a melting, definitely both the volumes will be equal, and they are saying that there is a spherical ball which has been melted to form a cone. So here, if it is a melting concept, both the volume will be same, and just look at what are all the values they have given and what value we need to find here. So according to the question, our target is to find what is the height of the cone. So this height is our target. So all the remaining values, I think they have given a ball which has a diameter of total 6. So if diameter is 6, radius will be 3. As well, they have given the diameter of a cone which is 12. So if the diameter is 12 and the base will be 6. So all the values they have given. So now our target is to equate it. So now the volume of a spherical ball. So volume of the spherical ball, just now we have learnt in the second video, 4 by 3 pi r cube. So 4 by 3 pi r cube will be the volume. So volume of a cone, just now we have learnt 1 by 3 pi r square h. So we can cancel pi and pi. We can cancel 3 and 3. Do not cancel r and r because radius is different here. So r will be 3. So 4 into 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27 is equals to, so here r square. So r square will be 36 into 8. So now we can cancel it. 1 4s are 4, 9 4s are 36, 1 9s are 9, 9 3s are 27. H is equals to 3 centimeter. I think all the values are in centimeter, right? Yes, all the values are in centimeter. So answer will be H is equals to 3 centimeter. So that will be the height of the cone, right? So if it is a melting, mostly, right, the melting concept, will always be equating the volumes. And similar like melting, right, there is another concept called carving, right? I think carving or carved. So if it is a metallic sphere, right, I have seen a question like this in some exams. Carving is like, if it is a metallic ball, they melt that metallic sphere ball to make a cone. But if it is an wooden ball, right, wooden ball, they can't able to melt that. So instead of melting, they use the word called carving. So they carve this they carve this a spherical ball to make a cone. So that is in the wooden based thing, they use the word called carving. So whatever be, we usually equate it, and some carving question will be different because it is based on a wood. You can't able to melt and make it as a cone because we have to carve the wood. Some wastage will be there. Our target is to find the wastage of the carve. So while carving, some of the wastage will be for the wood, right? So that wastage is how much. In order to make a sphere into a cone, some wooden wastage will be done while carving. So what is the amount of wastage that was done? So these kind of questions we can able to see. I think questions I have morely seen on CSAT exam 1 or 2 years. So in case if you find a question, you can learn this also, right? But the concepts will be same. So this will be the answer for this question. Next question. So the base of a conical tent is 19.2 meter and the diameter and the height is of a vertex is 2.8 meter. The area of the canvas required to put up such a tent in square meter nearly, right? Approximate answer we need to find. But first try to understand the question, and many students, it's a simple question, easy question, just we need to substitute the value and we need to find the answer. But the problem here is many students will wrongly apply the value in a formula, because if it is a conical tent, our target is to find the area of the canvas is a cloth, right? The cloth that is required for the tent. So our target is to find that area of a cloth which required to make a tent. But when you take a tent, whether you will find a TSA, total surface area, or else whether you will find a curved surface area, that is the most important part here. If it is a tent, usually you will be able to see a tent will be built in the form of like this, right? They just put sticks at the 4 corners or 3 corners and they tie up it. But for a bottom, they won't put a cloth. Yes, they won't put that tent cloth itself. They usually put a cloth only for the curved surface area. So if it is based on a conical tent, do not find the total surface area, always find the curved surface area, which will be the area that is required for the canvas to make a conical tent, right? So this is the most major mistake of many students. For if it is a conical tent, they will find the total surface area. Kindly don't do that. If it is a conical tent, we need to find the area of the canvas to make that conical tent. Always find the CSA, only the curved surface area. For the bottom, we won't put this or canvas here, right? We put some other thing, but we never put the same cloth here, right? So CSA will be the curved surface area pi RL. So pi will be 22 by 7. Radius, what about the radius? So diameter is 19.2. So radius will be half of it, 9.6. And next will be L. So L will be the slant height, which is not given in the question. So slant height will be square root of R square plus H square. So first R square. So R square is what? 9.6. So if it is 9.6, we need to find what is 9.6 the whole square. So 9 to 6, so 6 6 are 36, 3. 54, 108. 108 plus 3, 11. Right, so remind 9 9s are 82, 92.16. So 92.16. Next will be height. Height has been directly given in the question, which is 2.8. So 2.8 the whole square will be 7.84. So 7.84. So 10, 1, 2, 10, 1, 9, 1, 10, 1, 10. So L is equal to square root of 100. Square root of 100 will be 10. And all the values are in meter. So we got L is equal to 10. Just multiply 10 here. And our target is to find an approximate answer. So here it is 22, right? Change this as 21 and then cancel it 3 times. Again, the number is 22, but we decreased the number. When we decrease the number as 22, the final answer what we are getting, but the exact answer will be more than that of the final answer. Why? Because we have decreased the number, right? So 3 into 9.6 into 3, which will be 96 into 3. So 6 3s are 18, 1, 9 3s are 27, 28. So the area that requires the canva, right? Canva will be the cloth which is required to make a conical tent, will be 288 meter of canvas are required. 288 meter canvas are required. So, but this is not the exact answer. Why? Because we have approximated, but the exact answer will be definitely more than this. Either it can be 300 range, 300 or 299, 300 or 302 range, based upon the option. Based upon the option, we can able to mark the answer, right? But remember one thing, don't make this mistake, right? Whenever, if the question that is based on a conical tent, we have to make a tent, so how much cloth is required, how much meter of cloth is required to make a tent? For all those questions, you have to always find the curved surface area, not the total surface area. So similarly, I have seen for a painting of a pillar, I have seen these kind of question. There will be a pillars, 20 pillars on the building. So our target is to paint all the 20 pillars. What is the cost for painting all those pillars? So for that, most of the students find the total surface area of a cylinder. Pillar will be looks like a cylinder, but what they used to do is they find the total surface area. No, it is wrong. If it is a pillar, you have to paint only the curved surface area. So top and the bottom will not be there, because already if it is a pillar, it will be covered. So we have to find only the curved surface area. So small mistakes usually do in those while practicing, they will do it. So don't make the mistake. So if it is a conical tent, always find the curved surface area, right? So this will be the answer for this question. So next question. A circus tent is cylindrical to an height of 3 meter and a conical above it. If the diameter is 105 meter and the slant height of a conical portion is 63 meter, calculate the total area of canvas required to make a tent. So again, the question is based on an area that required to make a tent, right? Always if it is a tent, never try to find the total surface area. Always if it is a tent, find only the curved surface area, right? So never and ever forget the total surface area, right? Because most of the students do that mistake again and again. So here, what is the shape looks like? The circus tent is a cylindrical. So first what they are saying is a circus tent, first it looks like a cylindrical thing, and then above this cylinder they are saying that there is a cone. Yes, a circus tent is a cylindrical to a height of 3 meter. So this cylinder height has been given, that is 3 meter, and a conical above it. So which means above that cylinder there is a conical thing and its diameter is 105. If this diameter is 105, then definitely this will also be a 105, right? Both will be same. So 105 meter, and the slant height has been given. The slant height is how much? 63 meter. That is also given. So our target is to find what is the area that required to make a tent. Right? So just see here, there are two shapes. One is a cone and the second shape is a cylinder. So for this cone, our target is to find what is the curved surface area. For this cylinder, we have to find what is the curved surface area, and if you add both the value, resultant will be the total area, that is the total canvas required to make a circus tent, right? So first, cone. So cone curved surface area will be pi r l, and then a cylinder curved surface area will be 2 pi r h. So pi and pi will be common, so we can take pi outside. Similarly, r will also be common. Why? Because here also radius and which is diameter is 105. So radius will be 52.5 or else 105 by 2. We can take it as 105 divided by 2, right? So next will be L. So slant height has been given 63, and 2 and h is remaining. So h will be the height of the cylinder. Height of the cylinder is 3. So 3 into 2 will be 6 here. So pi will be 22 by 7. So into 105 divided by 2 into 63 plus 6 will be 69. So now we can cancel this. 1 7s are 7. So remaining will be 3. 7 5s are 35. So cancel it 11 times. So 11 into 15 into 69. So first we can multiply 11 into 69. So 69 into 11. So 9, 15, 1, 759. So 759 into 15. So 9 5s are 45. So remaining will be 4. So be fast on calculations, right? So 5 into 5, 25. 25, 9 will be 34. 34 plus 4, 38. Remaining will be 3. Right? So 7 5s are 35, 35, 40. right? So just I'm doing that 3 cross 3 multiplication, right? Not writing in a step way, right? So 7, 5, 5, 9 into 0, those method. So 7 into 5 will be 35. So 35 plus 5, 5 into 1 will be 5. 35 plus 5, 40. So 40 plus 3, 43. So remaining will be 4. So 11, 11385. And all the values are in meter. So meter. So the area, that is the canvas required to make a circus tent, if it should be in this shape, then the total area required will be 11385 meter. So this will be the answer for this question, right? So friends, very interesting question, and the thing what you need to observe here is, if it is a question that is based on a conical thing, there are like only two major questions. One is a normal conical based question, and second will be the frustum of cone based question, cutting the cone into two half, right? Those kind of question. And when you take a cone, the major mistakes where students used to make here is the tent making. So these kind of things where student make a mistake. Now I hope you understood, right? If it is a tent making question, you always need to find the curved surface area, not the total surface area, right? So, and the question, if it is based on volume is equal, all two cone will be melted to make a huge cone. So always I have taught everything on the previous video, right? That melting concept are most important. As well, many shapes will be melted to make a single shape. That is also common here, right? And then question that is based on ratio. So the sphere, one sphere and the second sphere will be in the ratio of 1:2 ratio. So those kind of question we have solved in the previous video, right? So everything will be same, and here also cone, I hope you understood how to solve the cone question. So now your target should be the test, right? After watching this video, do not forget to take both the test what I have given based on a cone. So test 1 and test 2. Timing is most important. So because if you are like without timing, you too can get an answer for all the cone question, but the problem here is the timing, right? In the exam we have a timing, so you have to little bit fastly, you have to multiply the numbers, a little bit fastly you have to solve the question. So that comes only when you practice here itself, right? So do not forget to practice, write the test again and again. Even if you are making a mistake, that's not at all a problem. After a week, write the same test, because you can write the test again and again multiple times, right? So after a week, today you are making a mistake. Out of 12 questions on the first test, you are getting only 8. 4 questions were wrong, right? So what you have to do is just learn what is the mistake that you have done on the 4 question. So next week, write the same test and try to get 12 out of 12. Next month, write the same test, and one day before the railway exams, if you are going for RRB Group D exam, 1 week or 2 weeks before the exam, try to write all the measurement topic again and try to get 12 out of 12. So do that way, surely you can able to crack the things in your exams. That comes only in practice. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, right? So do not forget to take the test, and if you really like this video, share it to your friends. If you are preparing for railway exams, have a group study with your friends. Surely you can able to crack the exams easily. So thank you so much for watching it. Bye.